reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. I've been trying to believe there never was, but now I look at the night and the dawn seems so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, burden runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm.
So congrats to Argentina.
Reaching out, touching me.
You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it for me.
Times never seem so good.
So good.
I've been trying to believe it never Sweet Caroline, the times never seem so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe they never could.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes, so that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. And welcome to match 8 of the 2023 Junior Pan American Championships. This is the 5th men's match with a lineup between home team Barbados and the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Lining up for Barbados today, we have number 1, Nathan Daniel, 2, C.K. Husbands-Ford, number 3, Carl Earwood, number 4, Timara Lewis, red shirt number 5, Adriel World, shirt number 6, Riel Rock, goalkeeper number 8, Tyrese Weeks, number 9, Demario Jessamy, number 10, Nasir Jackson Yard, number 11, Dominic Toppin, number 15, Torian Phillips, number 16, Ragnall Ziardine, number 18, Kamal Roberts, number 20, Ajani Barrow, number 21, Darren Williams, 22, Nathaniel Kitch, 23, Captain Kanye Wharton, number 25, Nikhil Herwood, coached by Anthony Trotman. Lining up for Guyana, shirt number 1, goalkeeper Raul Whitaker, shirt number 2, Jamal Gaskin, number 3, Baraka Garnett, 4, Jabari Level, 5, Daniel Wolford, 6, Quinn Tobin, 7, Warren Williams, 8, Nandalal Prasad, 9, Yannick Norton, 10, Shaquan Favorite, 11, Shaquem Fawcett, 12, Samuel Woodruff, number 13, Simeon Moore, 14, David Hussein, shirt number 15, Taria Garnett, 16, Leroy Gear, 17, Oshazay Savory, 18, Vladimir Woodruff, coached by Robert Fernandez. Umpires for today, Ricardo Alberts from Chile, Kevin George from Trinidad, supported by Laurie Hogan, Candice St. Rose. Please stand for the national anthem of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Remain standing for the national anthem of Barbados.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Junior Pan American Championship 2023. Today we will be watching Barbados versus Guyana. I am Christina Hines and I will be your commentator for this afternoon's game. We see our teams on the field. Guyana is warming up. We have Barbados in a huddle. We're just about to commence this action. Neither of these teams has yet to win a game, so this is a critical game for both Barbados and Guyana. We are going to get started in just a few minutes. Barbados versus Guyana. Barbados is coached by Anthony Trotman. Their team manager is Bradley Harris. The coach for Guyana is Robert Fernandes, team manager Marisha Fernandes. Our umpires today are Ricardo Alberts from Chile and Kevin George from Trinidad and Tobago. You see Barbados there giving a team shout. Guyana responds in turn. These teams are two Commonwealth Caribbean countries, although Guyana is located in South America. They share a common history, and they played each other last year in some friendlies, so they know a little bit more of what to expect from each other than the other matchups we have seen so far. Here we go. Barbados has the tip-off. Barbados has possession of the ball and is moving it up the right. Tackle, but Barbados maintains possession. That is the number 6, Real Rock. Pass the ball back and they switch the ball to the left side of the field. They maintain possession on the left. They attempt a quick restart, but the ball was not in the correct place. We have Barbados with possession, passing the ball back, trying to switch it, but they keep it on the left side. And they move up that left flank. Interception by Guyana. Guyana now has possession coming down the right. They're attacking right. They attempt to cross the ball in. And we have a foul. Guyana maintains possession. Number 16 from Guyana making that receiving that pass. That's Leroy Gear. And we have Guyana in Barbados's quarter, seeking to mount an attack. Not successful at this point, but showing some promise in the opening few minutes of the game. Barbados trying to move the ball out of their defense, seeking to move up the left. And Guyana have intercepted that. Not the safest place for Barbados to receive that interception. But thankfully for Barbados, the ball is theirs once again. We see Timar Lewis taking that 16. Sent back. Attempting to move the ball around, give themselves some options, build up to that pass forward. Oh, but not a very good pass. Intercepted by Guyana's number 13, Simeon Moore. Simeon Moore maintains the ball, keeps possession of the ball, and earns himself a short corner off of a foot one of the Barbadian defenders. Let's see what Guyana have to offer in the way of these attacking short corners. These are excellent opportunities to score a goal and see if they can get out front. We have the injector or the pusher from Guyana. Clean push to the top and stop. Good passing, but intercepted by Barbados. And Guyana maintains possession. We are being joined by another commentator, Mr. Ralph Watson. Welcome, Ralph.
Well, thank you, Christina. And we see Barbados trying to match the wits for Guyana here. I think this is a game for pride in the Caribbean, to the English Caribbean teams, both suffering from heavy defeats in the first game. But we have Barbados coming away on the right side of the field. And my view is I think Barbados were not as compact as they should be in the game in the last match, and they have to correct that. They cannot afford to lose this game to Guyana, not only for bragging rights, but they had a series against Guyana just last December, which Guyana won.
Yeah, I mentioned that at the start, that they have a little experience playing against each other. What are your thoughts on Guyana? We see some attacking form from Guyana here, and another short corner. That is the second short corner for Guyana.
Well, they're putting quite a bit of pressure on Barbados, and in their last game, I thought they were very guilty of holding the ball in possession too long, and thus giving away possession. However, in this particular match, they seem to correct that. They move the ball a lot faster, and they're more penetrative. We wait to see if Barbados can respond to this tactic. I think Coach Trotman will be aware of what is happening and should make that adjustment.
We're about to see the push out for the short corner. Clean at the top again. Good shot and save. That was somewhat lucky for Barbados. Good skill from the goalkeeper, however. Let's see if Barbados can get this ball out. They've been quite defensive so far for this game. Haven't been over the half.
Well, as we can see, they're pushing their forwards a lot deeper, trying to create space between the midfield and the forward line. Maybe can be exploited. We see a quick change of substitutes, keeping fresh players on the field, trying to keep the injection of pace fairly high, and they continue to switch the ball very well. At least they're building another platform at the back, and we need to put an attack on top of this.
Guyana seem to be using their press relatively well, especially on our Barbados' right side, Guyana's left.
They are pressing, not as successful. I think they can. They're still pressing with one player, and they need to have that as a team instead of one player. But we see Wharton displaying excellent skills, trying to stick the ball pass out on the right side of the field. Attempted interception by Ghana. However, the ball rolled in over the sideline, out of a play. Barbados began possession, but deep ball down to left side to Chicken. His pet name is, I'll get that name for you later, but young player from Comamere. Quite skillful, and however there he was dispossessed by the Ghana defense.
Chicken, his name is Mikhail Yearwood. That is Barbados's number 25. We have Guyana with possession of the ball, and they have sent it off the field. We have Barbados' number 15 bringing the ball back into quick play quickly. That's Torian Phillips. Barbados maintains possession, number 23. That's the captain, Kanye Wharton. Passes the ball left. And it's into the circle ever so briefly. back out. Guyana has the ball.
This was a weak area for the Ghana team. They're 16, and I was more or less expecting the Barbados to play a lot more pressure in this phase of the game. However, they're not. They're holding a tight line on the 25, attempting or challenging Ghana to break the line, and then they're pressing. Fantastic strategy by Trotman. And we have a search entry on the right side from the Barbados side.
Number 20, Hajani Barrow, attempting that attack unsuccessfully, however. We'll see if they'll go again. Pass the ball. See Barbados applying some pressure on Guyana's number 16, but he manages to keep the ball under control. Number 16 for Guyana, Leroy Gear. He's going to attempt the restart, and he passes it back. And they switch the ball. A bit of an aerial there. But intercepted by Barbados. Barbados is moving the ball around the back, keeping it on the left side for now. Ralph, what are your thoughts so far?
So far, both teams have not really settled very well into the any particular part of play. However, what I would like to see from the Barbados side, they are pressing Ghana. They are pressing very strictly, but I think they need to keep Guyana on one side of the field. They allow that outlet pass back, and then they can switch the play over to the other side of the field. I think they need to cut that pass out, keep the ball on one side of the field, and apply high pressure on Guyana. I think that tactic could be a lot more successful.
See Timar Lewis with the ball again. And he has used an aerial to get that out of the defense. Guyana, however, has intercepted. We have a new commentator joining us. We are joined by Mark Owen. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Christina. Good afternoon, everybody.
So far, the score is Barbados 0, Guyana 0. Relatively even match thus far. We have Guyana trying to mount an attack. Aerial ball received by number 16, Leroy Gear. Oh, Barbados is a little bit disappointed that they did not win that one.
The fans let them know as well.
Guyana again on the attack. This is the third circle penetration from Guyana by my count. Unsuccessful once again.
And the captain, Kanye Warden, takes the ball, takes control of the ball. Looks up for his teammates. Tries the aerial, but fluffs his lines. The Guyana striker eliminates them and looks to enter the D from the right side. Ball back to the top, right there. And
it's a bit of a sloppy defensive.
yeah, sloppy defensive sequence there by the Barbadians to give up a short corner to the Guyanese team here. This is a must-win in the Pool B.
And this is the third penalty corner. And we're still in the first quarter. Third that Guyana has earned. Barbados needs to be careful with conceding these.
Yep. A single battery from Guyana, which is unusual for this tournament, but you see what they do. They've earned another short corner. Number 12, Samuel Woodruff, very cleverly realized that he wasn't going to get a shot off, so he created another opportunity through a short corner. Second shot comes. The keeper does a good save.
So Guyana have used the same strategy for all three of these short corners. None of them have been successful so far. Barbados trying to move the ball out of this defense.
Yep. Very composed play there by Dominic Toppin on the right. He ambles forward to take up his forward position.
See the captain Wharton on your screen.
Was a needless turnover there by Barbados, and Guyana now have another attack down the right side.
It's a good effort.
So Adriel World takes the ball out, turns it over, and fortuitously Guyana, with the turnover, only managed to give it back to Barbados.
Barbados is spending a bit too much time in their defense, in my estimation.
Agreed.
Only gone over the half twice.
Yeah. So Guyana backing off, they're giving him room, giving Timar Lewis some room to bring the ball forward. On the left side, I think Barbados need to pick up the pace at which they play these free hits. They're giving Guyana too much time to assume their structure, defensive structure. Adriel World swings it back.
Under a little bit of pressure there.
Yeah.
Number 15, Torian Phillips.
Yeah. Ball goes into the middle for Kimura Wharton. Sorry, Kanye Wharton. Adriel takes it up on the left.
Oh, good
It's
interception.
a strong tackle there
rough.
from the Guyanese. Number 18,
Rough,
Vladimir Woodruff.
does the job of breaking down the play.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Some would say it was a rough tackle, but the umpire saw there was nothing wrong with it.
Let's call it an assertive tackle.
An assertive tackle, yeah. Torian Phillips on the ball in the middle. He looks up for his teammates. He gives it over to Adriel Worrell. Number 5, he swings it back over to the captain, Kanye Wharton, who really is the heart and soul of this team, the captain. He never gives up.
Some errors here, though, passing this ball around the back.
Yeah.
You really have to be careful making errors there. Number 13 from Guyana on the charge.
Yeah.
Ooh. And there we have it.
And
First
the first goal. Yep.
First goal.
And then this sport, Christina, turnovers can be deadly, for want of a better term. You saw the turnover on the Barbados right side. The guy takes the ball and runs straight into the D and creates an opportunity.
So that's number 13, Simeon Moore, who makes that play.
Yep.
Number 10, I believe, scores.
Number 10 scores, yeah. Shaquan favorite. And Guyana 1-0 up with a minute 30 seconds left in the first quarter of this Pool B clash between Barbados and Guyana.
And that really could have been avoided if Barbados had taken their time, played the hockey they could play.
Yeah.
Another error. Sees Guyana back, possibly on the attack, just above the half lane. Moving forward. These are some of the basic skills that we hope that players master by the time they're at this level. They're stopping, passing,
Yeah.
stopping and passing.
Yeah, definitely. But Barbados are being given a lot of time here by the Guyanese. The Guyanese are going 1-0 up, but they're still sitting back. They're almost at a half court, well, three-quarter field press. So there's no need really to do an aerial there because you're putting a ball into a lot of Guyanese players. They can patiently bring the ball forward and then look to make some incisions into the Guyanese defense further up the field.
Again, they miss traps.
Yeah, the missed traps are killing us, Christina. They really are. Let's see if this counter here can. Yeah.
Tackle.
Yeah. There's 13 seconds left in this first quarter. And we expect that both teams will probably just see this out and then go to their respective benches and get their instructions for the second quarter.
There we have it. Guyana 1, Barbados 0 at this stage. See these?
Coming from Shaquan Favorite,
Yeah, Shaquan Favorite.
number 10. How many short corners? Have Barbados had any short corners? So
No
far?
short corners.
Short corners, yeah.
Guyana has earned all 3 short corners this quarter. They've also had all the shots.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we'll be right back in a few seconds to carry you through quarter number 2.
We have
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Barbados versus Guyana. This is the last of our 4 matches today in the Junior Pan American Championships. This is men's Pool B. Barbados and Guyana both played yesterday and they were unsuccessful, both losing to Canada and USA respectively. We'll see what happens in this second quarter.
we have the restart. Barbados has possession of the ball. Their defense. Trying to move
They
the
don't
ball
appear to be
around.
any substitutions either. They're sticking with the same group that finished the first quarter.
Some pressure on that back pass, and here we have it again. Number 13, once again trying to make a play.
Yeah, number 13 is quite busy on our left side, Christina.
He was the playmaker for
Yeah.
the first goal.
Yeah,
They have to be careful on that right side.
yeah, Simeon Moore. Again, we see Guyana are backing off. They're giving Barbados a chance to make the first pass, and Barbados are not exploiting it. After the first pass, the turnover occurs, and Guyana, with minimal effort, are allowed to be in Barbados' half to launch another attack. I think they need to get it together now, Barbados.
And we have a shot from Guyana.
Again, 2 passes into the D, and Guyana create a shot from little effort. They've done nothing, and they've gone on top. And Barbados need to really work on their trapping, their passing, their movement off the ball, and their turnovers. They're turning over the ball very, very easily.
Losing the
So-
ball consistently.
I'd be surprised if at this rate, the Guyana back 4 will probably walk off without a drop of sweat, basically, because they've had no work.
Well, they'll just be
Yeah.
sweating because it's sunny. But no other reason for that at this point. And with this breeze, they might not even be sweating too much. Glistening.
Yeah. So Mikhail Yearwood works the ball out. Number 25 leaves it for his teammate Adriel Worrell on the ball now on the left side. He looks up, sees no options, passes it back to his teammate.
Yeah, plenty
Tomorrow.
of space around there.
Plenty of speed, plenty of space. Torian Phillips brings the ball forward, passes it into Raj Yard. Yeah, that's an obstruction there. Again, with little effort of the ball back in their possession.
How is Barbados setting up this press?
They seem to be doing that Guyana. They're playing at 3/4. They're waiting, backing off a bit, maybe 10, 15 yards.
Same thing they did yesterday,
Yeah.
and in the second half they had to change that setup when they were under pressure.
Yeah. So you would expect the coaches from either side to make a change to this ploy at some stage, to either go for the goal, but putting some pressure on the opponent with a higher press. But Guyana have turned the ball over. Ball switched over to the left. Goes into Rajard in the center midfield. Back to Torian Phillips. Torian looks up.
Right in the center this time.
So, yeah, a ball into the middle. But they mistrapped by the midfielder. Gives the ball back to Guyana.
They're trying to do some things differently, which is fine, but they
Yeah.
keep losing the ball.
Yeah. So Guyana have the ball, starting with number 4, Jabari Level. Well, but this are pressing the ball now on this flank. But number 4,
I think they're
aerial
perfect
ball.
in danger down that
Yeah.
left side.
Yeah. So the triple team in that corner, but the Guyana player
Start
escapes
quickly.
it. Yeah. Yeah. So as you would know, Guyana have a strong history in indoor hockey, which lends itself to quick play, quick free hits, constant moving off the ball, and you can see it being exhibited here.
That is the
With the,
4th short corner.
Yeah. And a team referral here from Barbados, it seems.
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you think this is the wise use of a referral?
I don't think so, no.
Neither do I.
You have to be absolutely sure, really, that there was no infringement. But from our angle, it looked like it was a short corner.
Okay, I will take it.
'Cause if you lose it, that's it. You don't have any more.
You don't want to waste these.
Yeah. The
That's-
umpire hasn't communicated what the referral was, so we'll stand by and see what the outcome of it is. Guyana very confident. They've assembled for their short corner setup. The Barbadians are similarly putting on their defensive gear, and we'll see what the outcome of this referral is.
I'm not able to make much of it from this replay.
No. And I think, as we know, it has to be conclusive evidence to overturn the decision on the field. So
What would Barbados be claiming, though?
I imagine it may have been a foot on the Guyanese player before the ball entered the D. Or maybe he didn't move it 5 yards before it was entering the D. I imagine is what they're asking for. Because it looks like he may not have carried it 5 yards before making the pass, and that may be the referral.
Still no decision. Did you say 5 yards?
5 yards, 5 meters.
Old school.
Yeah,
5
5 meters.
meters.
Sorry, my apologies. For you metrically inclined hockey players out there tuning in.
Old school. That's the old phraseology.
Yeah.
When will we get a decision? Do you think it's 5? Still some communication going on here.
Yeah. Apologies, folks, but normally you would hear over the intercom the discussion between the on-field umpire and the review booth. And the review's been successful.
Oh, well, good for them.
It's a good call.
Good for them.
We stand corrected, Christina.
corrected.
Yeah,
I guess they saw what they saw.
yeah, yeah. Let's see if we can use it as a platform to put together a decent possession and get some circle penetrations and some short corners and some shots on goal. So Mikhail Yerud covers for his teammates, picks the ball up in the middle, but again a missed trap. The mistrapping is really the downfall of the Barbados team so far, Christina.
We weren't seeing much of that yesterday
Yeah,
when they played a tougher team in my estimation.
Yeah, agreed.
I wonder if they feel under pressure because this is a game they think they can and
They
should
can
win.
trying to win, yeah, maybe that, yeah. Sometimes that happens, the butterflies, you know, the expectation. Put some pressure on you mentally. But the crowd today has been very good, though, for a work day on Tuesday. And the very vocal support of Barbados. I think they're willing them on, hoping that Barbados puts a decent pack and a play together and gets themselves back into the game.
Moving the ball across the back, left to right, into the center. Oh, another missed trap. And the errors at this part of the field are not doing Barbados any favors.
Yeah, the danger is when you give the ball over here, the team doesn't have much distance to carry the ball before they're in the D for a shot. And so they're winning the ball with very little pressure. And the turnovers aren't even caused by pressure on the players, it's just individual errors. Anyway, let's think positive as we're the home team and they'll put it together.
We're supposed to be neutral commentators, Mr. Owen. So we have to give Guyana credit for making use of these errors because sometimes people are unable to convert those errors into anything meaningful.
Yeah, that's very true. It's a very scrappy play over on the Barbados left side. Guyana win the ball and quickly play the free hit, which is in their DNA really. That's how they normally play that's their style of hockey.
Yeah, attacking down the right, intercepted, just breaking down that play because Guyana still has possession.
Yeah.
They restart.
Good interception by Demario Jessamy.
Attacking on the right this side. Most of the attack we've seen so far from Guyana has been on their left.
On their left, okay. So it's a good chance to good work there by the Guyanese, number 17. Yeah, and that is another robust challenge there. That resulted in a strong whistle from the umpire. From Chile, Ricardo Alberts. With a very indistinguishable facial hair collection of beard that we have there. You can never forget him now. Free hit for Guyana, number 17. Washazi Savory plays it.
Intercepted by Barbados. A little messy there.
Yeah, it's quite a scrappy passage of play here, Christina. With 7 minutes left. Guyana leading Barbados 1-0, quarter number 2. In this final game of today's schedule of games.
Barbados sending
Boys Pool B, right?
Number
Don't want
11.
it top end, attacking on the right side. Wins the foul. Umpire Kevin George awards Barbados the free hit. Raj Yard comes down the right, but he's tackled very well by Guyanese number 13, Simeon Moore.
Number 6 for Barbados, Adriel Whirl.
Real.
Oh,
It's
Real.
Real Rock. Yeah.
Real Rock.
Yeah. But what's happening as well is that they're winning the tackles, both teams, and they're carrying the ball before trying to pass it to one of their teammates, and it's not really working. That's what's resulting in this scrappy passage of play.
We need to see some attacking from Barbados. All of the attacking in this quarter has come from Guyana.
Yeah. Guyana's back pair have been very composed so far in this tournament. Oshaze Savory and Samuel Woodruff played very well in the first game that they had. And they're carrying on that pattern of play today.
Pass into the center, but slight mistrap.
Yeah.
Keeps it under control.
Yeah.
Sending the ball around the back.
Yeah.
Taking their time. Under a little pressure from Guyana. Putting more pressure on this time. They were giving them more space earlier in the game.
Yeah. It's good hockey, good power play here from Barbados. Mikhail Yearwood, he's given some room to run and he's taking it. But Guyana defended well. Ball starts on the right side. Real Rock with the ball. Into Torian Phillips. Back to the captain, Kanye Wharton. He looks up. Some early pressure. Mikhail Yearwood passes back up to Torian Phillips. Takes the ball forward. Good trap by Rajiard. And this
almost into the circle.
Very good defensive sequence there from the Guyanese sweeper.
They go again. It's in the circle.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately for Barbados.
Yeah.
But they're still on the attack, still trying.
Yeah. Good work from Timar. Timar Small.
Timar
Lewis, my apologies. Over to Jessamy. Jessamy, good ball into the D. He gets it again.
Guyana defends well.
Yeah.
Attempting a counter attack.
Yeah.
And they maintain possession.
Yeah. But the Barbadian team, well done with the captain to disrupt that counter attack so the Barbadian team can get back into position. Guyana with a free hit from their left side. They swing the ball over to their right. And good defensive work from the number 15 yard from Barbados.
Good defense again, just making sure Guyana cannot run freely into the D.
Yep. With just over 3 minutes left in this second quarter, 3 minutes to halftime. Guyana still lead Barbados 1-0 in this Pool B clash in the men's Junior Pan American Championships.
Oh, in the air.
That's unusual play from a free hit, but it hasn't come to anything because Barbados are now on the attack again. Attacking on the right by Rajiard. He carries it 30 yards. And Dominic, to his teammate Dominic Toppin, but it was a bit too far in front of him.
Yeah,
so Barbados now.
Pass there.
Yeah. So Guyana now playing with two at the back. Short aerial into the midfield.
And Barbados regains the ball. Number 16, moving up the right on the baseline.
He wins the free hit.
He does.
Well done again. They win the free hit again. Well, let's see what they can conjure up. With a few minutes left in this quarter. Good slip play. Ball goes into the D.
Not a good pass, though.
But like I said, Guyana, a very good indoor team, so passes like that are meat and drink for them, really.
And it's not an easy pass either.
No.
You're looking to play through a player.
Yeah. Errant pass into the air results in a turnover, so Guyana have the ball again. And they seem to be pushing, both teams seem to be pushing for a goal so they can either equalize or go 2-0 up at the break. Real Rock takes the ball in, slips it to his teammate on the left.
Seeing a bit more confidence from Barbados now.
Yeah, they got their tails up. Short aerial into Rock. Good 3D skills in to the D, but it's well dealt with by
good defense from Guyana.
The Guyana sweeper, Woodruff.
Back in Barbados' control, though. So we see some evening up of the possession in this quarter.
Yeah. And Guyana managed to take the sting out of that Barbados sequence, and they know on the attack.
Quickly, though.
And good skills that the crowd love it from.
I think it's Adriel
Worrell.
Number 5.
Yeah. But it's with 30 seconds left in this second quarter. We imagine both teams will just see the clock out and go to halftime with the score as it stands.
Barbados get that under control. And there we have it.
Half time. Guyana 1, Barbados 0. Pool B clash. Men's under 21 Pan American Championships here in Barbados. Christina, any thoughts from you on the first half?
I think Barbados have improved towards the end of that half. They made way too many errors in my estimation and in dangerous parts of the field as well. I think they were beating themselves, not so much that they were beaten. So they really have to tighten up on ball control and have enough confidence to make the attack. I think Guyana certainly has had the confidence. They had the 4 short corners in that half. They scored a goal.
Yep.
They are looking serious about this business, and I think Barbados has to get back in the game if they want to feature on the scoreboard and to do even better. What do you think?
I completely agree with all your comments, Christina. Guyana are defensively are very, very solid. They have a good structure. It's very difficult to penetrate them, break them down. I think Barbados needs to maybe try some aerials into the deep areas of these into the D, and get the Guyanese defenders to look backwards. And likewise, Guyana, their attacks are very successful through their left, so I expect them to exploit that even more in these third and fourth quarter to get the to increase their lead over Barbados. This is a clash that both teams must win for the crossovers, so we expect an exciting second half coming up.
Barbados has got into the D a few times, they have not been able to get a shot off.
No.
So that defense is quite strong, and you have to take a shot if you're going to score. You have to see if you can make a corner. You have to get something out of that circle penetration.
If the game before that we commentated, Argentina-Chile, Argentina have a way of deep aerials into the D, so it makes the defender think twice and it allows the attacker to receive the ball. If the defender comes in the 5-yard, they get the short corner. So things like that Barbados may have to try to add to their attacking collection of players and see if that maybe breaks down the Guyanese.
So any thoughts for the next quarter?
I expect it to remain 1-0 and Barbados to push for a tying goal and maybe a go-ahead goal in the final quarter.
In the final quarter?
In the final quarter,
you don't think they're going to push for the goal this quarter?
No,
third quarter?
I think Guyana will be hard to break down this quarter. They'll just come back refreshed and they'll have their strong defensive structure.
And what do you think about fatigue in that final quarter? Because what I've been seeing so far in this competition, it is only the second day, but I find that in the final quarter is when the teams really start to make some mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that yesterday with both Barbados and Guyana against stronger opposition. They held them well for long periods, but the final quarter, you saw the breakdown, and then they conceded quite a few goals in the last 10-15 minutes of the game. So, but these two teams are evenly matched, so I'm not sure if you'll see a flurry of goals in the last quarter, but we may see certainly a few goals in the last quarter. Let's see who is the beneficiary of these few goals in the last quarter.
All right.
We take a break and rejoin you in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the Junior Pan American Championship 2023. We are following Barbados versus Guyana. The score is Guyana 1, Barbados 0. This is the second half. About to commence. Here we go. Guyana with the tip-off.
Early aerial. And quite rightly, the referee gives Rock the free hit. And he runs the ball off. And Guyana will now reset back to their talisman Woodruff at the back, who swings it. A very good ball over to the right side.
Number 4 received the ball.
And Guyana are in business. They've immediately attacked the D and got a short corner within 30 seconds.
That's their
of the third quarter.
And it is the first for this half. Barbados yet to earn a short corner.
Yep. Yeah, you don't really want to concede so early in a quarter, Christina. We being both past nationals, national players, we know it puts you on the back foot, especially if you concede a goal this early in the quarter. Guyana setting up with a single battery. Woodruff on the flick. A double battery, sorry.
So different from last time.
Different from last time. They're going with a double battery this time. It's a missed trap. But he still gets his shot off. But the umpire awards a free hit to Barbados. So did the D. And Barbados now with their first possession spell of this third quarter.
Some problems making it.
Too many balls on the field.
We have some inexperienced ball children here.
Yeah.
They're doing their best
Yes,
volunteering.
they are.
But
Yes, we gotta commend them for the effort.
We
The ball
have-
goes into Koenig, Wharton, the captain, switches it back to Kyle Yearwood, over to Adriel Worrell.
April Whirl.
So Barbados, good spell of possession here. The coach seems to have reminded them to stop the ball, which is good.
Critical skill in hockey.
Yep.
Stopping, passing.
Yep.
Guyana have possession. Moving it around the back.
Barbados
Right
backing
to
off,
left.
giving Guyana a chance to swing the ball around with minimal pressure. They have to shuffle over.
Guyana
and they've
making
got
an
the
error.
turnover. Yeah.
Bad trap.
An attempt at a quick free hit there by Barbados. There's some good skill from Guyanese number 18, Vladimir Woodruff. But the captain, as well as always, in the middle, trying to cut everything out. Guyana win a free hit just outside the Barbados 25. And there's the definite sense of urgency with the way Guyana started this quarter, Christina. They're intent on going for another goal early in this quarter.
Maybe they're thinking as I was, because I was saying perhaps Barbados would come out and try to score immediately.
Yeah.
Try and level this out and not leave it to the last quarter.
Yeah. Good stout defending there from the Barbados defenders. But this slow
They're not setting up.
pace of setting up and doing free hits is not working for Barbados. They need to maybe pick this up a bit more. I see a card to another robust challenge there, Christina. What was the word we used? Was it robust?
Assertive.
Assertive. An assertive challenge here from the Guyana number 10. Chacon favorite. And he has to take 2 minutes rest at
He
the
was the goal
courtesy of the
scorer as
referee.
well.
Yeah, he was the goal scorer. Yeah. Barbados swing the ball over to the left.
Guyana playing quite forcefully.
Yeah. Some assertive tackling. The sound in the background is some chatter between the ball boys. A nice deep aerial by Adriel.
It's a good tall player there to
Whirl.
receive it.
Into Michaela Yearwood. And that's the kind of thing I think we need to see, Christina, if Barbados wants to break down this defense. These kind of deep aerials to get the Guyana defense, which is very, very compact and very well structured, get them to shuffle over a bit and displace them so that you can get the penetration into the circle.
It would be good to see them into the circle as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, agreed. Barbados with a higher press on this series.
Guyana have the ball on their left and
Yeah.
under some pressure from, that's the captain for Barbados, number 23,
Yeah.
Wharton.
So those are the benefits. And they've earned their
There
first
we
penalty
go.
corner. And the
First
crowd has
short
come to life
corner.
again. You see the benefits of a high press, exerting high pressure high onto the field. It gives you the chance to attack quickly into the opponent's D. And Barbados, it paid dividends for Barbados just now.
And the benefits of the home crowd. They have a lot of encouragement here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what they will make of this short corner.
Yep.
What setup will they use? A lot of discussion here.
It's the first one. This is a critical point in the game. If you get a goal here, at this stage, it gives you the momentum to push for a second one. The injection from Dominic Toppin. It's a flick from Adriel Whirl.
Good
Rebound. The crowd willing on the umpire to give them another short corner.
Unfortunately,
But Mr. Alberts disagreed and has given the ball to the Guyana defense.
good effort there from Barbados. though.
Yeah, it's
Some
good to see
fighting.
them. Yep. Making some inroads into this Guyana defense.
Guyana is back on the attack quickly. Barbados defense well enough to keep possession. Number 4.
Timar Lewis, yeah, he swings the ball around the back to Adriel Whirl. Kyle Yearwood receives it, but is
Picked again
Yeah.
from Barbados.
good assertive tackle in there, Christina, from the captain to win the free hit. So at this stage, he should probably go forward and let the defender play that free hit and not, get some more bodies forward.
Yeah. We have 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes left in this quarter. The score is still Guyana 1, Barbados 0, and we have some
The second,
excitement.
yep. Mr. Alberts has given Barbados a second short
Another
corner.
short corner.
Yep.
This is their second, so they're making up for
Yep.
the lack of those in the first half.
Yep.
2 in just a few minutes.
Yep.
I love how he throws this water away with such abandon. No water for the next game.
So we have at the top of the D, single battery, it looks like. Injection from Dominic Toppin. A good trap.
Good interception from Guyana. Nice
Yeah.
running.
Yeah,
That was a good run.
good running up by the Guyana defense. The Guyana defense have played well. They're very composed and they have kept their structure. They haven't wavered from their defensive structure at all in this game.
Sending the ball around the back. Right.
So it's almost an interception there by Yard. Barbados is now, as they would say, going for it. They're putting a lot more pressure on the Guyana midfield in particular, with the hope of springing a quick counter attack.
I think they have to at this point.
They
You don't
have
want to
to,
leave
yeah.
it to the final quarter
Yeah,
unless you absolutely have to.
yeah. It's a gamble because you leave yourself a bit exposed at the back. Aerial ball
We
into
have
the circle.
some
But
Guyana-
Barbados, with great composure, just sees the ball off for 16. Ball goes into the captain, Wharton. Wharton swings it back out to Worrell. Worrell brings it forward.
Trying out the right side, but Guyana has regained control of the ball.
Yeah. And like I said, they're very strong indoor background, means those tight spaces, they're very, very adept. Keeping the ball in these tight spaces and winning the ball.
That's a sneaky tackle, but it doesn't work. It's full.
Ball goes over to the Guyana right side. A rare mistrap in this quarter, Christina. The trapping has been a lot better. Huh? The stopping and passing has been a lot better from both teams.
Yeah, definitely. See if Barbados can get into the circle
Yep.
and get a shot. Can they?
It's a good tackle, good win. And it's a shot off, and it's gone wide. That's the first shot from outfield play, which is good. It's positive moves for the team that is chasing the goal. Guyana a bit under some pressure here now. Let's see if they can find a way to mount some attacks against this Barbados team, which is gunning for an equalizer. Still one, Guyana 1, Barbados 0. 5 minutes left in the third quarter of this Pool B match.
And
Barbados
on
with a
the attack
turnover
again.
on the attack again, on the right side.
Oh, let's spill. Got to get up.
Yeah.
Guyana have regained the ball.
Very good skill in the midfield. And it looks like Mr. Alberts is going to reach for his pocket again and give someone else another
Card.
2-minute
Is it a
break.
card? Has he shown the card?
Yeah, it looks so, yeah.
Barbados
some
is
obstruction
really
there.
trying this quarter
Yeah,
to put some
they
pressure
are.
on Guyana.
They are, yeah. Which is good for the spectators. You want to keep the crowd involved and engaged, so they really are going for it. But they have to be careful. Sometimes when you're attacking, you forget to defend and you can give up sloppy goals, which is what Guyana we're banking on right now.
Oh dear, that's not a good pass.
No. It's a quick free hit, and the Guyana forward, like I said, this left side. He didn't get the result he wanted then, but you have to keep an eye on him. He's playing very well on that left side. He's been stirred the possession in this quarter, but I don't think he'll stay quiet for very long, number 13.
I think Barbados are a little too casual with this restart,
Yeah.
giving Guyana too much time to set up the press.
Ball played into the captain in the centre of the midfield, who knocks it out to Kyle Yearwood. Timor Small mistraps it, but he still wins the free hit. So Barbados can keep possession and try to go for a goal with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this third quarter.
Ariel and Guyana. Barbados has regained control of that ball, possession, I should say.
Yeah.
Perhaps not control. They have it again, number 4, Timor Lewis.
And he swings it around the back to Kyle Yearwood at the super position, who tries to swing it over. You can hear all the instructions from all the fan stroke coaches on the sideline cheering on Barbados.
I hope they know which ones to listen to.
You know, Christina is playing at home has its benefits, but it also has its
Oh,
drawbacks.
everybody's a coach.
Everyone's a coach.
Physio, everything.
Everything, yeah.
And play the ball back into their circle and around.
Good composed play here, but he turns it over, unfortunately.
Good pressure from Barbados.
Good pressure from Barbados, yeah. Very good strategy to almost give them a false sense of security.
Yeah, good pressure. They're moving in twos.
Yeah, well done.
It's number 11, Dominic Toppin. Oh, almost into the circle.
Yeah,
but
I think he
good defense from
went a
Guyana.
bridge too
Nice
far
time.
with that. Yep. Here we have a one-on-one.
Oh, that's a foot. Guyana have the advantage.
Yeah. He gets the shot off. But Barbados, they've clearly been doing some work on fitness because they're tracking back very, very quickly to help their defense out, which is good to see. Guyana probably missed a trick there. The Guyanese forward, he had two teammates on his left and right. If you think he had passed it to them quickly, one of them would have been on with a shot on the keeper. Anyway, we press on. Lewis in. Good ball into the midfield. Torian Phillip. So
I was
very
just about
errant.
to say good decision making, and then there
Yeah.
was a bad one.
Yeah.
Just about a minute left in this quarter.
Yeah, good quick free hit from Yearwood. Cuts in.
There we go.
And the crowd wills the umpire to blow in Barbados' favor. And
He
they were
has.
successful. Free hit at the top. The captain plays it quickly. Good 3D skills. And he earns a short corner. Very good work.
Very good from Barbados. Third short
very
corner.
good work. Like we were
Third
saying
short
before, the
corner
quick
in
free
one
hits,
quarter.
the quick free hits. And moving the defense around, you get the penetration in the D. Guyana referring it. Let's see what the outcome of this referral is. There may be two questioning the 5 yards, 5 meter movement of the ball before it entered the circle.
So I wonder if Barbados are awarded this short corner, will they try the same thing again? Because I think Guyana has pretty much worked out what they're doing, and they
Yeah.
have a good running strategy.
Yeah, agreed. With 40 seconds left, it's worth trying an option. But let's see what they conjure up.
Can't hear what's happening with this referral once again. But we have the replay.
It looks like 5 meters is gone, but we'll see.
Well, I won't comment this time because last time it was wrong.
Yeah. But it was good work by the captain to penetrate from that side of the D and earn a short corner. But they seem to be reviewing whether it was a short corner, whether it hit a foot or not. So it seems as though it was the glove, which may not be a short corner.
Saw one of those yesterday in the women's matchup with Argentina. Uruguay were successful
Yeah. You getting it overturned?
getting it overturned. Yeah, hit a glove as well.
Okay. For those people who are tuning in that are not aware of hockey's referral system, it's a new concept, and it is teams have the option to question a call made on the field by an umpire. If you win the referral, you keep a referral. If you lose it, that's it. You don't have any more. And it generally is for goal scoring calls or goal scoring opportunities. And in this case, Guyana, quite rightly, with 40 seconds left, and seeing that this could potentially lead to an equalizer, have used one of their referrals, or used their referrals, sorry.
Still awaiting the decision. Both teams ready for the short corner.
Yep.
Have you ever experienced one of these on the field?
No, this is way after
So
my
you
time,
view-
Christina.
So I can't even ask you what would be going through your mind.
No, in my day there weren't any referrals. You had to like it or
You
lump
had to
it.
go with the
You
umpire.
had to go with the umpire, yeah. Playing in some of these tournaments, though, I wish they had some referrals, to be honest.
And they've kept their referral.
And
Very
Guyana, good
successful.
call. Yep. The umpire has overturned the call, so Barbados now, with 40 seconds left, will have to look for another opportunity to have this equalizer.
I have to say, I'm really impressed with how well these teams are using their referrals.
Yeah,
I mean, for relatively young players,
yeah, agreed.
they are quite aware
Yeah,
of what is happening and of the rules.
yeah, agreed. Completely agree. Every game that I've commentated, the referrals have always been spot on.
So you have Barbados trying to keep the pressure on in the lingering, dying seconds of this quarter.
Yeah.
Score is still Guyana 1, Barbados 0.
And that's the end of the third quarter here. The fourth game on match day number 2. Barbados versus Guyana. We'll be back
Just 2 minutes.
in just 2 minutes to resume live commentary. Welcome back. In a few seconds, we'll resume quarter number 4, Barbados versus Guyana. Here from Wilde, Barbados. This Pool B clash in the men's Junior Pan American Championships. Guyana lead 1-0. And this last 15 minutes is all to play for in this critical Pool B match.
We have the whistle.
Guyana with an attempted quick restart. And turn it over. Barbados resume possession of the ball. They swing the ball around the back, which is a pretty consistent part of their play. Swinging the ball around.
Just loses it on the right side.
What's been happening though, yes, you beat me to it. What's been happening is that they've been taking too long to make the second pass. And Guyana, quite rightly, are recognizing it and applying the pressure on the ball carrier. So Guyana with a free hit outside Barbados is 25. They play the ball back and they go down their favored left side, which has yielded the goal and short corners. Barbados have managed to counteract that with some good defense. Guyana have switched over to the right.
Good ball control and
Good ball
decision.
control in. Good circle penetration. And again, we see Guyana very early in the quarter aiming for circle penetrations for a short corner or even a shot on goal.
Barbados have been taking their time
Yeah,
in setting up these free hits.
yeah. Both teams actually, if they watch the other teams that are in this competition, the time they take to play free hits is a lot faster, and it disrupts the opponent. If you're constantly having to defend all the time, this ploy is not very useful because the Guyana defense has time to adjust, reset, get around. You see a useful aerial in. And Barbados a bit slow to react to the mistrap by the Guyanese defender.
You have to make use of these opportunities when you're 1-0 down.
Yeah, you do. Guyana,
Here we go
very
again.
atypical of the Guyana sweeper to turn the ball over there. He's been having quite a good game at the back.
Barbados just trying, but the ball is called for Guyana.
Oh. So a quick free hit there would have caught the defender on napping really, but no, he's had a chance to reset.
I guess on the other hand, Barbados also want to make sure that they are ready. But
Yeah,
in doing that,
yeah,
they
agreed.
allow the other side to be ready also.
Yeah.
And that's something you have to practice, these quick
Yeah,
restarts.
definitely.
Barbados on the baseline. Try to force it through.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful. And a turnover there. Some poor trapping again.
Yeah. On this surface, you need to stop it first and then move with it. I think he was trying to move with it before receiving it. Guyana going the direct route. He's in the D with a straight shot at the keeper.
Oh, and a good save.
Barbados defense should be very worried about that. But very good quick thinking there by the Guyana attack. They caught the defense napping and created a very decent opportunity.
Did the goalkeeper get the stick on it?
No, it
I
went
thought
wide.
so.
It went wide.
We have Timor Lewis with the ball, number 4 for Barbados.
Yeah. Successfully wins the free hit, despite the pressure from the Guyana defender.
Oh, dear me. Some of these traps leave a lot to be desired.
Yeah. Yeah, it was much improved in the last quarter, Christina, but they need to. The team that's chasing the goal needs to pick up the pace a bit.
They really need to concentrate at this time.
Yeah.
Both sides, I would say. Guyana doesn't want to make errors either and lose this lead that they have.
Yeah.
It's a slim lead.
Captain Wharton takes the ball up, but his defensive teammate slow to get to the ball again.
It's Timor Lewis playing the ball back. Moves around to Adriel Worrell.
Yeah, good trot. Yeah.
Up the right side.
So you will see a good counter press here, so he doesn't get out. Which they've done successfully, very good. And
We have a long corner.
yeah, that period of pressure has kept the possession in the Guyana half of the field.
Trying to attack from the right side. Barbados still has possession of the ball, but they have to take it back a bit.
Yep.
They tried to play it quickly that time.
They did, yeah.
So he's going to use the open pass on the left. Yes, he will. Guyana with a quick restart.
Yeah. And the counter is on.
Diving effort to
Yeah.
tackle.
The counter is on by Guyana, coming on the right side.
Good pass.
Early ball in. And he has a shot on goal.
He takes it. We see a card coming out.
And it's a yellow
Yellow.
card. Who is it to? It looks like it's to Small. So Barbados now have to play, was a minimum of 5 minutes?
5 minutes,
10 men.
10 players.
Chasing a goal, a 1-0 lead.
They have a challenge ahead of them. 8 minutes to go.
Yeah. Guyana will be happy with that result. It means with them player down, they may have more room to attack this Barbados defense.
Guyana still leads 1-0. And they're on the attack again.
An assertive tackle there from number 9, Jessamy.
I love your use of that phrase.
Well, I'm copying what you this phrase you gave me, Dr. Hines. You know, I really appreciate that. To add to my repertoire of terms for this commentary.
So we have Barbados trying to move the ball up the right. Just having a little trouble there with the player from Guyana.
Yeah.
But they maintain, do they maintain possession? Not so
Yeah.
much.
With
Lost
time
it.
running out, you don't really want to be caught in possession and in one-on-ones. You want to move the ball along quickly so you can get your attacks going. And Yearwood
Good
tries to-
idea.
Good idea, but I don't think his
That's
teammate
Hajani
was on the
Barrow
same
running
page.
back,
Yeah.
number 20.
Right.
Just under 7 minutes left.
Yeah. Kudos to Guyana though, Christina. They haven't lost the cool at all in
They
this
have
game.
not.
Apart from that one period where Barbados had a few short corners, but they haven't lost the cool defensively at all. It's a real credit to them, considering this team doesn't have any AstroTurf facility to train on, and they're predominantly an indoor team. So you have a player down injured, it seems. Number
Adriel
5,
Worrell.
Adriel Worrell. He's worked his legs off today. Maybe a bit of cramp, I imagine, at this stage. And with being a man down, I'm afraid, unless he's got blood coming out of him, he may have to play these last 6 minutes as well.
Well, they've got some subs, but he is one of those strong players that
Yeah.
you're going to want to keep
Yeah.
on the field if
and
you can.
Yeah, and he's got he's one of the flickers for the short corner, and he has the aerial threat as well. So I suspect Coach Trotman will want him to stay on as long as he can.
Well, he's off the field for the minute.
Yeah.
He's being attended to by our medics. And I believe that these medics are also, some of them, volunteers.
Yeah.
We have a lot of volunteers working this week.
Yeah. So Barbados still with a man down and a goal down, playing Guyana here. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter in this Junior Pan American Hockey Championships. Barbados turns the ball over in a very, very bad area.
That is not a good
And
decision.
Guyana with a attack.
Shot.
Save by the keeper. Keeper comes out aggressively, but good, resolute defending by
defense.
the Barbados team. Keeps them in the game. And a quick free hit. Puts Barbados now in the ascendancy and with this play.
I think
The
Barbados,
umpire.
they're going to want to look at this video after this match to
I think
see
it's,
these errors.
Yeah, I think it's no 10 aside, huh? Guyanese players being given a card as well. So it's all to play for. 5 minutes to go. It's the stuff of dreams and movies, Christina.
Good effort there. Barbados are really trying to throw everything at it.
Yeah. But the Guyana defense is, again, very compact, very calm. No rash challenges. They're maintaining the 5 yards off for the free hits, not giving away silly short corners or fouls. So Barbados need to.
Pressure that. And they are putting the pressure on.
Yep, and the
And it
pressure's
has
yielded.
worked.
Yep, it has worked. If this result stands, it may be a case of what could have been if they had done this pressure earlier in the game, I believe. Ball into Yearwood on the left. He managed to evade the defender. And Guyana's ball coming out. The local support willing Barbados on from the sideline. I think we have about 50 coaches and trainers and managers all willing on their boys from Barbados.
It's a good job there. Keeping the pressure on, trying to force an error.
Yeah.
But
Guyana's released the pressure with a deep ball and forced Barbados back. They're coming on the right side again. Good tackle from the Guyanese player.
they're really keeping their heads under pressure, Guyana.
Yeah. Attacked on the right side here now from Toppin.
Just lost the ball.
And again, the Guyana defense just very calmly lets him run the ball out. And no Guyana in no hurry to play any free hits, recognizing the time and the occasion. It's the point of the game when they don't need to make any rash challenges. A good ball into the
To Mikhail Yearwood.
and Yearwood.
Lost it.
His teammates are open and he decides to choose the more difficult path there.
We have an aerial there from Guyana.
Yeah, a very good aerial
Advancing
actually.
the ball very well with that
Yeah.
one.
Warren Williams.
This is what we were talking about in the last half.
Yeah. Good skill by Williams. Ball goes out for 16.
Those aerials are really effective in making a play,
Yeah.
making an attack. Good pressure
Yeah.
from Barbados,
Barbados
and
win
they're
it.
on the attack, trying to charge forward, but
Yeah.
I have to say this number 12 for Guyana, the sweeper Woodruff,
Yeah.
has had a very good game.
Very good game, yeah. He had a very good game against Canada yesterday as well. Very good game.
Hardly
USA,
anything
sorry.
has passed
yesterday.
him.
Yeah, very good.
Barbados are really trying a lot of attacking this quarter.
Yeah.
Just under 2 minutes left in this game. Guyana lead by 1. And Guyana try an attack.
Oh, it's
Oh,
fantastic
Good
work by the
save
goalkeeper.
by the goalkeeper, but Guyana
Fantastic.
still have a chance.
As a
another
goalkeeper
save.
yourself, Christina, you would have been very, very impressed with that.
And the second save. He was able to get up and the
good.
ball hit him on
Very
the
good
second.
work. Very good keeping by Weeks. And goal.
It's making sure that the team stays in this game
Yeah.
for the last minute and a few seconds.
Yeah.
We have the replay of that save. Well, not of the save, but of the disappointment.
Yeah. So Barbados need to really go for it here now.
Just
50 odd seconds left.
Guyana applying some late
Yeah.
pressure, trying to seal the deal.
Yeah. Need to get the ball quickly if they want to salvage a point.
Some cute footwork there.
I don't think that's the play there, Captain. I think you need to send it
Just send
in the
that
mixer,
ball up
as
the
they would say in
field.
football terms. Yeah.
Just seconds left. Guyana are going to be happy if they can keep the score
They can
line,
hold on, yeah.
and they're not taking their time either. Under some pressure from Barbados.
So, yeah. Guyana.
Under
Well, this
significant
was
pressure.
Woodruff at the back. You know, he's high school.
And good control there by Guyana.
Barbados. It's Kurt. That's
That's
the end of the game. A game kind of short on quality, but good on excitement, Christina. Guyana held out.
Guyana will be pleased. The home crowd will not be
Not
too
be pleased,
pleased.
yeah.
This was a winnable game for Barbados.
Yeah, indeed.
Either side could have won this.
Yeah. And each team have one game left in their pool. I think Barbados play USA, Guyana play Canada. And it's difficult to have a commentary when you're from the home country, but
It's really the game
Yeah.
that Barbados wanted to
Yeah,
win because
yeah.
the next game will be tough.
yeah. Objectively, Guyana on defense were very resolute, very compact, very organized, and they took the chances when they had it, and that's what hockey's all about.
Well, each of these teams will learn, and at least the Barbados team is young enough that most of these players can come back in 2 years.
Agreed. So join us tomorrow when games start again at 9 o'clock. Thank you again for joining us. The Pan American Hockey Federation's feed for the Junior Pan American Championships. Have a good evening.
Good afternoon.
Don't forget we're back tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Asking everybody to please bring a friend with them.